Israel and Hamas have agreed to exchange prisoners for hostages and will pause the fighting in Gaza to allow those releases to take place. A U.S. official says 3 Americans are expected to be among the hostages released. The Biden administration helped negotiate the deal along with Qatar and Egypt. So for more on this, I want to bring in CBS News White House reporter Willie Inman. He is traveling with President Biden to Nantucket today for Thanksgiving. I guess that's where the president's going to be enjoying his Thanksgiving. A lot to be thankful for, because as I understand it, the administration has been working for several weeks to get some sort of deal done. How is the White House responding?
Yeah, that's right, Anne Marie. The president and White House officials have been working tirelessly to get this deal done, to get it across the finish line. And that indeed looks like what happened here late last night. The president did, in fact, send out a statement saying that he not only supported this deal, but that it was important to carry out the parameters of this deal, meaning a ceasefire, essentially, that all fighting would stop once that timeline kicks in. According to Margaret Brennan, she's reporting that that would start 10 a.m. Thursday local Israel time. And we do have part of that statement from the president. I want to read that for our viewers, where he thanked both the leaders of Egypt and Qatar, as well as Prime Minister Netanyahu, for coming about with this deal. He goes on to say that essentially their leadership and partnership in reaching this deal, he looks forward to speaking with each of these leaders and staying in close contact as we work to ensure the deal is carried through in its entirety. And as you mentioned, this would indeed call for an exchange, a swap. Some 50 prisoners that have been held, some 50 hostages that have been held by Hamas since that early October attack. And that would indeed call for Israel to exchange some individuals that are being held and detained, some Palestinians. So this has to be carried out after that ceasefire starts. In the days to come, we'll be watching to see what happens in terms of that swap that's happening between Israel and Hamas.
And so among the hostages that are going to be released, hopefully, is a number of, I think it's 3 Americans. Do we know anything more about that?
Yeah, that's right. We expect a number of Americans. The president mentioned as much in his statement that came out late last night. And one of those Americans is the youngest, perhaps one of the youngest of those hostages being held by Hamas. Her name is Abigail Moore-Edan. She is a 3-year-old American. We anticipate that she will be in that first batch of hostages that will be released, but we don't yet have specifics in terms of who will be released. We know women and children are the first up in this exchange. So we'll be watching closely to see if indeed Abigail, 3 years old, she gets to come home, and other Americans as well, Anne Marie.
All right, Willie, thank you so much. So speaking of that young hostage, the youngest American hostage, a 3-year-old Abigail Moore-Edan, could be among those freed, as you just heard, in the deal between Israel and Hamas. Well, Abigail was kidnapped on October 7th after her parents were murdered by Hamas terrorists. Earlier on CBS Mornings, Gayle King spoke with Abigail's great-aunt and cousin.
We are cautiously hopeful. Every day, 46 days since October 7th has felt like October 7th for us.
Yeah.
As we wonder and pray, and as our hearts are with our little cousin.
Yeah. No, you were not with her when she was taken, but you have been in contact with family members. What were you told about what happened on October 7th?
Abigail's mother was shot in front of her children, a 10-year-old, 6-year-old, and Abigail. She ran out to her father, who picked her up in his arms and was gunned down while holding her. We thought at the beginning that Abigail had died, but we later found out that she survived. Her father was able to shield her with his body. She crawled out from underneath him and went over to the neighbors, who took her in, and they were also taken hostage, a mother, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old who goes to preschool with Abigail.
Liz, how did you
So they went on to say that they are thinking of everyone who is still missing and plan to continue efforts to bring every hostage home.